The car market's in trouble. People simply don't have enough money to buy these cars. They're going in longer debt now, 96-month payments for these vehicles to be able to afford them. Because manufacturers and dealerships know there's a way to sell it. It's all about the payment. That's how most customers are. Just get the payment where they need to be. It doesn't even care what the out-the-door price is or what it's going to be at the end of the payments. Because you can turn a car that's $30,000 into $60,000, $70,000 if you have a high interest rate. And trust me, we've seen interest rates over 22%. And depending on your state, they go up to 35 or more. It's crazy. I mean, it gets to the point where you're financing more in interest than you are in the actual vehicle. It's a complete mess. But this is what's going on in the car market. There's so many people who would go out and buy a car right now, and they're going to the dealerships, but they simply are getting declined. It's never been this common at most dealerships, especially the domestic three. They're dealing with so much bad credit and negative equity. All these people are upside down on the car, so they bought the car 3 years ago, 4 years ago. They didn't put any money down. They didn't buy it right. They had a high interest rate. And of course, the dealership completely screwed them over, probably selling a vehicle over MSRP 3 years ago. And so think about all these people. This is one of the biggest problems is everybody who bought a car in the last 5 years overpaid. Pretty much, especially a large portion of people that paid over MSRP. I mean, that was an actual thing that was going on. And the people who paid over MSRP probably didn't put any money down, and banks were willing to go higher on the loan to value ratio. But there are still a few banks out there that are going 150% of loan to value, so they'll loan up to 150% of the actual value of the vehicle. That's how dealerships are able to sell over MSRP and also roll over negative equity for customers. They keep having negative equity. It's just a never-ending train. Get the next car, get the next car, get the next car, and it's never-ending of always having negative equity. And it's all about the payment. I mean, over 96 months right now. It's crazy. And here's one of the biggest problems is the reliability of the vehicle. So you can't even finance it that long because it ain't gonna last. And there's manufacturers that are having to think about increasing their warranty for their powertrain because people are financing their Ram pickup trucks longer. So they need to go ahead and offer that longer warranty because people will stop making their payments if they break down. And repo rates right now are the highest since 2009. Think about that. But it all makes sense when you have all these people over the last few years, especially that took out way too much car debt and they were over MSRP, so they're upside down in the car now. They can't get out of it and they're stuck like Chuck. And now dealerships have completely full lots and they're starting to offer little discounts here and there, but most are saying it's not enough. I mean, $10,000 to $20,000 off some of the most expensive $100,000 pickup trucks, but it's like it's $100,000. It went up 50, 60, 70% in 5 years, so it just doesn't make sense. And now you're offering a 20 or 30% discount. And that's only the domestic manufacturers who really have to offer them on their most expensive trims. In their mindset, it's all about financing, so they know they can sell these vehicles if they offer easy enough financing for long enough payments. 84 and 96 months is becoming crazy common. It's insane. And they're starting the whole no payments for 120 days or 90 days. This is how they get people to buy cars. They want them not to make payments for a period of time because they're getting desperate. They don't have any other options when they have all this inventory sitting on the lots. Vehicle prices continue to rise. I mean, over $50,000 with the average payment over $700. This is what people are in, and they're just gonna finance it longer. That's their mindset. Even a $35,000 vehicle, if you finance it in 96 months, the cost is insane because you're talking about 5, 10, 15% interest on these super long loan terms. So the interest is insane. It's like never ending. Lasfit is today's video sponsor, and Lasfit's a company that offers a lot of products, including their floor mats. And whether you're buying a new vehicle or keeping your old one, you want to protect it. And so Lasfit's floor mats are 3D scanned, so they fit perfectly in the vehicle. And since they are all-weather floor mats, they have raised edges, and they will definitely help for spills or anything like that. Because something always happens. And then also they're easy to clean. You take them out, spray them down, they're easy. It's just easy to put in, easy to take out, easy to clean all the way around. So whether you're keeping your current car or getting a new one, you want to go ahead and protect it with some Lasfit all-weather floor mats. And you can see that the Lasfit all-weather floor mat provides much more protection than a standard floor mat would, and they're so much easier to clean. And you can get 20% off your order if you use discount code TOM20, TOM20. The link is in the description. Check out Lasfit floor mats and get 20% off with TOM20. Always increase the risk of negative equity, which is already so common in auto industry. It's just going to become more common as loans keep getting longer and longer. Obviously, the mechanical risk, since they're financing it longer, it ain't going to be under warranty most likely. And so many brand new cars are breaking down left and right. Before they even get off the lot, they're having recall after recall, issue, this and that. Certain brands need new engines nowadays. It's crazy. And some of these longer loan terms can help the dealership right now sell some more vehicles, but it's just going to put their customers farther behind, because those are the people that will come right back, come buy a new car, but they can't because they have so much negative equity. But unfortunately, there's so many buyers out there that don't do the research and they get screwed over by dealers. Most dealerships will completely screw you over. You need to know how much you're financing, for how long, what's the interest cost, all this stuff. You need to see the breakdown and understand it. And it's always better to go get a pre-approval most of the time and don't even deal with the dealership. You're just there to get the out-the-door price. Don't play their games, and then you need to know the buy rate if you're actually going to obtain financing, because they can bump the rate on you and play games all over. I can't believe this is legal for dealerships to do. They can actually show you a higher interest rate than what the bank approved you at. This is why you don't go to dealerships for that kind of stuff. You need to get your out-the-door price, know the price, but that's it. They don't have nothing to do with any of the other stuff, because that's where they make so much more money off of you. And you need to go in, negotiate, know your stuff, and don't play the dealership's game. 8 years might be tempting for some people for an auto loan, but I'm telling you, the amount of interest you're going to pay just to have that lower monthly payment is not worth it. Let's just be honest, if you have to go that long, you can't afford the vehicle. But this is the whole market right now. Imagine if financing for vehicles wasn't as easy as it was and as available as it is. Half the dealerships wouldn't even exist. It's insane how easy it is in the United States. But let me know what you guys think. Have a great day and stay blessed.